How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. This is Kizzy Will here. We are back with another electric scooter video. Today we want to talk about this company. I think it's Mia Dynamics. I have been paying attention to these guys for a while, and they have been working on this four-wheel electric scooter that I think is probably something that you guys should be aware of. As you guys know, I do try to keep you guys up to date all the new electric scooters that are coming out, and this scooter is gonna be one of those things that will be really good. Let me turn off the volume. That's gonna be really good for those who are interested in off-roading. So I wanted to give you guys some info today. We have limited information on this scooter. Like I said, it's gonna be a bunch of electric scooter coming out this year. So I said, save your money, do not jump into buying anything, because there's gonna be a bunch of scooters that are being released. So save your money, man. Now let's go and get a little bit of info about that electric scooter before we jump into the whole thing. So we jump into the website right now. It's the MIAFour. There's like limited information. We just look at the top speed and range is 50 kilometer, and then top speed is 45 kilometer an hour, which is about 28 to 27 miles per hour. Weighs about 42 kg. That's without the battery, and 48 kg with the battery included. It's not like a super heavy electric scooter, and it is going to be coming in different versions of them. So there's gonna be one that's gonna be two-wheel drive. See right there. All right, so it's gonna be two-wheel capability and a 4x4. So I guess a two-wheel drive and a 4x4 are all-wheel drive, which is cool, I guess. I think there's a smaller version, and then there's also like an off-roading version. Let's go back to the Instagram and check out some of these videos. Now I did reach out to these guys because I have been following them for a while and keeping an eye on what they're coming out with, and they are in Israel. That's where this is being made. It's being made in Israel, and if you guys know, Kim also came from Israel, and that's one of the quality electric scooter that's out there. The Kim have been on top of it for a long time, and their stuff is top quality. That's why I started paying attention to these guys, because it seemed like when they make stuff over there, they do pay attention to a lot of qualities. But I did give them an honest feedback, letting them know that the 45 kilometer an hour, which is a top speed of 27, it's not good enough to compete with the market, with other electric scooters that's on the market today. That if they can beef it up, that would be great. At least something about 45 miles per hour will be perfect to compete with what's on the market today as a four-wheel electric scooter. So they did say thank you for the honest feedback. Now after they have been released, they actually have one right now in Miami. I will go back to that video. It says it will be in my country 2023. Like I said, this year, these things are coming out this year, so please pay attention so you guys make sure that you're not missing anything. But I did have some information I wanted to get from them, which is the battery voltage, what type of battery this is, if it's a 48 volt, 52 volt, 60 volt, or 72 volts. Chances are, if they really want to impress us, they should put a 60 volt, at least a 60 volt battery in there. 48 volt is not good enough, and I think 52 volt is not really good enough for something like that, because I think it needs more power if you're gonna be off-roading and going off the mountain and all that stuff. Battery capacity and what brand, we wanted to know that so we can kind of calculate the range, because a company can say the range of the electric scooter that is gonna go, but if you actually calculate the battery size and what type of battery it is, you can actually figure out an actual range that you're going to get from that electric scooter. I also asked them motor power. Is it a 600 watt motor, or is it a 1500 watt motor, or 3000 watt motor? Just trying to get some of this information so I can also get back to you guys, but they have not responded yet. I also asked them about the price. They have not put the price yet. Hopefully they are not going to be going crazy with the price of this thing, because there are so many other four-wheel electric scooters that have come out, but for some reason they have not made any headway. Most of them have gone in the background and been forgotten, and if these guys want to stay up in the front, they have to make the price point something that's marketable, something that people will actually want to purchase, a competitive price. Price is important. You have to know who you're marketing to, who your audience are. A lot of electric scooter companies do not know who they're marketing to. They just put these things online and it gets them millions of views, and they think therefore they're going to make sales. That is not how this works. If you want to know this, you can ask people like Offoad. Offoad is now known pretty much around the whole world, but making sales is a little bit difficult because they are lacking in a little bit of marketing strategy. You can promote all you want, do all this stuff, but there are some key things that customers want to know, and if they do not really know that, most of them, they are not gonna buy this. And if they do buy it, I hope you companies understand, when they do buy your product because you're promoting and not giving things that you should be letting them know up front, they're gonna return it. They're gonna cause problems for the company later, complaining and writing bad reviews. That's what you do not want as a company. You want to make sure that the customer is aware of what they're getting, how to use it, how the product works, and everything, and all the safety features, the price, and all that good stuff. So that way they know what they buy, and when they buy it, they keep it. They also talk good about the company because you guys were up front. So this is in Miami. They got it, and like I said, this thing looks pretty sweet. These are just commercial riding right now, and we don't know, but the guy lifted it and dropped it real quick. But I think it is a pretty heavy scooter. The steering is a little bit I don't know. That steering reminds me of the cycle board, which is not stable at high speed. So I do hope that this is stable at high speed and the braking system is much better than the one of cycle board, because as you guys know, that's a pretty dangerous scooter and we had a lot of issue with that. People did wish that this thing was dual stems instead of a single, but me, I actually prefer the single stem instead of a dual one. As long as that thing is solid and doesn't move around as much, I like that. Yeah, this thing catching big air. It looks good. Like I said, I think it looks pretty good. It is something that should hit the market, and a lot of people should get excited about this. Hopefully they come through, not focusing on just the marketing of doing all these flashy videos, and actually think of what customers are gonna want and what's going to make them sales. Because I've seen people do all these flashy edits and all this stuff, and at the end of the day, they just get views, but they don't get sales. The main focus of most companies is to make money, and sometimes this flashy blah blah doing all this stuff, it gets people's attention, but it doesn't really get them to buy the product and keep it. Buying a product is one thing, keeping it is another thing. Because just like most of you guys know, sometimes you see a product, you're like, wow, and you rush in and you go and buy it, and then the next day you're on the phone with customer service asking them where can you ship it back to. So I hope that these guys focus on what is going to get their customer to buy this thing and keep it. Not only keep it, but also share with their friends and all that good stuff. But anyway, this is MIAFour, and it's going to be coming soon. I hope you guys are ready, man. Like I said, a lot of scooters coming in, and I'll keep you guys updated with them as they come through. Of course, you can check out their Instagram for like more of the videos and stuff, and we're looking forward to it. But anyway, I'll keep you guys posted. Thank you guys so much for supporting this channel. I really appreciate you guys. You guys are amazing. You guys are the best, and I'll continue to do my best to keep you guys updated with all the new stuff, all the new scooters and stuff that's hitting the market. All right guys, take care of yourself and peace out.